Welcome back. I'm Mike Brown, and this is episode 4 of Worlds Collide. This episode contains some mild violence and some mild gore. It also contains spoilers for the first adventure in the Candlekeep Mysteries official D&D book. Don't worry, we're almost done with that section of this story, so pretty soon you won't have to worry about that. In this episode, we pick up where we left off, immediately after the party fights an animated group of books. Let's get started with some introductions. All right, welcome back. Let's have everyone introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Alex. I play Ninty, or N64mo. And a fun fact is I live in a treehouse with all my best friends.
My name is Alyssa. I play Niatu, and I also live in a tree.
Okay, super original.
My name is Melina. I play Milla, and my fun fact is that I had a dire wolf growing up as a pet.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I play Gar. And one fun fact about me would be one time when I was about 13, I got shot in the neck by a stormtrooper.
Yes.
Fun.
And I'm Mike. I am the Dungeon Master. And fun fact about me is I love cats.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, original.
Okay, how about as a group we recap the last session, which is the first 3 episodes.
Okay, so we were like minding our own business in our own worlds and interacted with these strange, seemingly like deities or whatever, something not really from our world, but kind of from our world. And they took us away.
And then we got a guide. And then we got asked to do a couple adventures, which was the first one.
So we met this dude in a bar.
Yes.
And
He wanted us to do the adventuring for him, basically.
Right.
Melina, Ryan, I feel like we're
No, you
learning.
guys are doing great.
And then we met someone else whose whole village fell asleep, and it's sus that they didn't. They asked us for help, and we found, what's his name, Mateus?
At the library.
Matreus, at the empty library room.
Yes.
I got attacked by a swarm of books. So there's definitely some magic happening within.
After going through a portal.
Going through the pocket
There we go.
dimension, and then Matreus left us in the pocket dimension and possibly got killed. We're not sure at the moment. And then this genius thought we should split up, so we did. And then she got attacked by a swarm of books.
Excuse me, Milo agreed with me immediately after I said it. So
Yeah, but you said it, so blame.
Rule number 1 of D&D is you don't split the party.
Rule number 1 of
Is that
most
really?
things.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Horror stories,
Everything
D&D.
okay, well,
Niatu and Milla are in the room near the back wall within melee distance of where the book swarm was. Ninty is like right in the doorway and Gar is right outside the doorway. Per your previous investigation rolls, first of all, you found the book with the letter N on it.
Yes.
You also notice that on the reading desk, there is a jeweled letter opener, just chilling, just a letter opener. If you had to guess, you'd say it's probably a little valuable.
Gar would go in, and when he sees it, he would go and take it and hide it on him
Okay,
somewhere.
roll sleight of hand.
+5, baby. 17 +5, 22.
Okay, so nobody else sees you do that because you beat everyone's passive perception.
I'm getting caught up on the book that we closed the last episode with the N on the outside. I'm still holding that. And I don't find any other discernible qualities about the book. So I guess I just kind of lose interest for the time being and I put it down.
Okay.
Did you guys get attacked by some books?
Yes.
Sure did. I raged.
What the?
She sure did.
This is why we shouldn't split up.
I think you guys were right about that.
Niatu has now realized that she really has more respect for Ninty than she thought she did because obviously they're wise beyond what I've perceived thus far in the journey. So I call over Ninty to take a look at the book and investigate it because I couldn't find anything different about it.
Yeah, you just noticed that it has an N on the spine. In similar script to the group of books that spelled scepter outside of the mansion.
Okay, Niatu starts looking
Okay,
through the
more-
shelves
yeah,
for more
Yeah, I was
books.
gonna say.
Okay.
Ninty helps.
You all look, but you don't find another book like that. They're just a lot of books about magic and random subjects, nothing of note.
Niatu says, should we attempt to explore the other rooms to see if we find anything?
Oh yeah, there's some dudes in the other room.
Oh, well, lead the way.
I start going down there.
We follow.
So you guys head down the hallway, and in the meantime, on your left side, you pass an open door where Milla had been. It almost looks like a training area, like with a training mannequin. And another door and a staircase until you get to the third door that Gar is taking you to. And as you walk in, you notice two small creatures. They are closer to bats. They're small mammalian creatures with wings.
So birds.
Just kind of flitting around. It looks like there's a clanking of plates, and they're just kind of, it looks like cleaning up stuff in the kitchen. Just washing dishes, wiping down counter spaces, and there's two of them.
Niatu wonders, who are they cleaning up after? Was someone here just before we got here?
Yeah, did you see anyone?
Nope, just these guys. Hey, where are we?
They both kind of stop what they're doing and fly over to you, and they're just like,
Hello, guests. This is the kitchen. Are you guys hungry?
Niatu's distracted by her hunger, so yes.
Is it free?
Yes, absolutely. Just give us a second.
and they fly off and start to cook. And one of them is chopping things, and then one of them is at the stove, and then one of them's at the sink, and one of them's at the... It's kind of like if you've seen a cartoon where they're like speeding through somebody's cooking thing, like it's just like a flash of like they're doing all this stuff, and it's like all of these sound effects that don't necessarily correspond to exactly what's happening. And then you hear a ding, and they kind of fly over with 4 plates, and they have not necessarily personalized meals, but like some steamed broccoli and some pork chops and a little bit of mashed sweet potatoes. There's also, you know, a fork and knife for each of you, just kind of laid out on the counters. There's no chairs or anything. And they're just like,
You can eat this here if you want, or we have a dining room next door.
Do you think it's smart to just take free food in like a pocket dimension from strangers that's free? That seems a little suspicious to me.
Where'd the food come from?
It just shows up here. I don't know. I just went to get the food and it was there. I imagine Fistandia is the one that keeps it stocked.
Standia, do you know where she is?
I don't, but she's the one who created me. I don't know where she is, but I do know she's okay.
Oh.
Because when somebody creates a homunculus, if they die, I die.
Oh, wait. What? Does the pocket dimension die if she dies?
That I don't think so. This spell has been made permanent. It is not contingent upon her concentration.
What's homunculus?
I'm a homunculus.
Got it. Thought so.
I'm
Just wanted
like
to
a
be
little-
sure.
I'm like just a little creature. Usually, we can't talk, but we're special.
and the other one kind of flies over, and he's like,
Yeah, we're special.
Gar would start eating and say, thank you.
Niatu says, we have been standing and walking for a very long time. Why don't we go sit down and eat?
Yeah, let's eat in the dining room.
Niatu grabs her plate and walks into the dining room.
as you're leaving, the higher-pitched homunculus says,
Just keep an eye out in there. We heard a ruckus. I think it was just one of the cats, but we heard a loud noise in there a bit ago.
Could it have been me getting attacked by books down the hall?
It very well could have been you getting attacked by books. Why? What did you do to the poor books?
They were attacking me.
Let's just say the books are gone now.
Well, that's a bummer. I don't super care, because I can't read, and I'm just here to take care of this place. So, yep, just come back in here with the plates if you can when you're done. Otherwise, just leave them there. We'll clean them up. When you're done, though, let's talk about why you're even here. I'll see you soon.
and just goes and starts washing various things that were used to cook the meal. So, Niatu has left the room and is heading into the next room.
Yes.
Are you all following?
I guess. I'm not gonna eat though.
I will, but yeah, eating the whole time on the way
Okay,
and
so you're
everything.
just eating while
As
you're
you walk,
walking in the hall.
walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milla follows.
Okay, cool. So as you enter, large windows form the entirety of one wall, looking out on 3 planted beds filled with vegetation. Within this room, a crystal chandelier hangs above a table made of dark wood. 6 matching wooden chairs with scarlet cushions surround a table. A 7th chair sits alone in the far corner.
I'm going to sit on one of the side chairs where the width is greater.
And where is everybody else sitting? I'm assuming you're going to sit. If you're not, you're
I'm
not.
gonna stand on the table.
Okay,
Okay.
makes sense.
I'm gonna sit at the head of the table, closer to the door.
Okay.
I'll just sit at the next chair in.
So yeah, you guys kind of just go ahead and start to eat, and you eat undisturbed.
Are y'all done yet?
I've been done.
Great. Can we go talk to them to figure out why we're here and if they have any information?
Yeah, let's go see what they have to say.
So as you get up to leave, Gar, give me an acrobatics check.
7 plus 5, so 12. It's not great for me. Ugh. Oh, wait a sec. I'm still at disadvantage from the alcohol.
Even better. Hit me with another one. Yes.
18 or whatever. So yeah.
So we're going to
12.
take the 12. As you get up, when you put your foot down on the floor, it kind of slides out from under you and you fall to the ground, knocking your chair back. And as you're on the ground, you notice that the chair that was next to you seems to be almost breathing.
What the heck?
And it starts to move and lunges at you. Why don't you all roll initiative?
Nat 20. Nat 20! Both of us! Oh my god! We have 2 Nat 20s and a Nat 1 on the first. That's insane.
That's crazy.
That's very foreboding.
I got a 1.
Okay, Ninty, what is your initiative?
17 plus 1, so 8.
All right. You also had a very high initiative in the last thing. Milla, what is your initiative?
20.
Gar
23.
and Niatu.
6.
Okay. So the chair lunges at Gar and makes a bite attack.
It has a mouth?
It bites him.
He already said it was breathing.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh no.
That's the one ring.
Oh my god.
Do I have any sort of... No, right? I just have passive armor
don't.
and stuff.
Correct.
I already am injured slightly from last time still.
Even better for me.
No, come on. I got
Can
a
we
23
intervene,
and you're
though?
going to kill me before I even have a chance to attack. Surely this chair doesn't do 8 damage to me.
Surely.
8.
I only have 11 max. Could I, like, a potion?
Not in response.
Oh, wait. I am lucky.
Quick answer here because it was a little messy as we went over lucky just to make sure that this was possible. There's a couple points, but this is the most important one. You can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you. Roll a d20, then choose whether the attack uses the attacker's roll or yours.
So I roll d20.
Yes.
Yes! Oh,
That's good. I ain't even mad.
Like killing me in the second episode. 4.
So, what's your AC?
13.
13. So, it does not hit.
Yes.
Holy crap. Oh, yeah, you were mega dead. Like, you were like real dead.
No.
Now, we have Gar, who is very lucky
That's
all of a
me.
sudden.
Did I get knocked down or whatever? Do I need to get back up?
You fell down, so yeah, you'll have to get up.
All right, so Gar gets back up and then just takes a swing with his normal main hand attack.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to call it. I mean, since I'm 2-weapon, are they still separate attacks, though? It's just a bonus action to do my secondary. It kind of got stuck, but it was going to be an 8.
Okay, so 8 plus 5 is 13.
Yep.
Okay, so your main weapon attack hits.
Nice.
So now you roll the damage.
1d8. 8 plus 3. Plus 3 radiant, specifically.
Oh, right, because it's a lightsaber.
Yep. Gar gets back up, and in one swift motion, powers on the lightsaber. A beam of light comes out of nowhere and just slashes at the chair.
Okay. So are you going to use your offhand attack?
You didn't say anything about if it's still alive after the hit or anything.
I'll tell you when it's dead.
Okay. Yes, I use my bonus action to attack. 7, so 12.
12 will hit,
5.
so just 5 more. Okay, so this chair has attacked Gar, missed, and then got the 1-2 lightsaber to the face, and it is now Mila's turn.
Milla jumps out of her chair and looks at it suspiciously, then grabs her bag of tricks. And I just want to throw 1 fuzzy ball.
Cool. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
6.
Where did you throw it?
Up in the air.
Up in the air. Okay. So you throw it's kind of a brown fuzzy ball, and you throw it up in the air, and these aren't super high ceilings, so as it hits the ceiling, it starts to expand very fast, and gets some pretty large claws and kind of a white muzzly face with like some brown markings on it, and you are now in control of a giant badger.
Nice.
And so we're just going to add him to your initiative.
Okay.
And we will say that the badger lands right next to the chair, on the other side of the chair. So you got Gar, you got the chair, you got the badger right next to it. And the badger gets a turn right now. I'm assuming you're going to want to use multi-attack.
Yes.
Okay. So first thing, you'll roll a d20 and add 3.
10, so 13.
13 is going to hit. So now you're going to roll 1d6.
5.
And add 1, so that is 6. And then you're going to roll another d20 and add 3. These are the claws.
9, so 12.
Okay, 12 is also going to hit. Now you're going to roll 2 d4s and add 1.
2.
And 2.
Plus 1, so that's another 5 damage. Okay, so this chair so far has been slashed with 2 lightsabers, so it's kind of singed, and then it had a badger thrown at it, which proceeded to bite /slash, and so it has started to splinter. The upholstery is starting to rip in places, and it is now Ninty's turn.
He's going through it enough.
Okay.
Maybe he's just scared. We don't know.
That's true.
He woke up and lunged at Gar.
Okay, well, was he sitting on it?
He's on the chair next to him.
Yeah, well, we don't know their story. So we only gotta just kill it.
From one inanimate object to another.
Clearly animate.
What do you think inanimate means? Neither object is inanimate.
Supposed to be an inanimate object.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt it necessarily. Can I talk to it?
Yeah, you can absolutely talk to it.
I just say, hey, we're not here to hurt you.
We heard him a lot already.
That's not the reason we're here. I think we all got a little carried away. We're all a little scared. So let's all calm down.
So it just starts kind of stomping its feet and like...
Well, that seems immature. Well, I tried. Where are those other guys? Were they supposed to be in this room?
No, they were in the kitchen.
Well, maybe they know this creature and can talk it down.
Are you calling for them?
Yes. Yep, I call for them. I don't know their names, but I'm like, hey, help.
Okay, so is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, luckily, they ended up next in the initiative. So you see the 2 of them fly in, and they're just like, oh no, where did that come from? And they kind of look at each other, and they just, in stereo, go, you don't think? Oh no! And fly away.
Well, that's foreboding.
Next up is Niatu.
Is this chair still actively like attacking us?
Yes.
Okay. I attack.
So
Yep.
you are on the other side of the table.
Yes.
Are you going to go around the table or over the table?
Can I use my bow and do it from far range?
We still have disadvantage, and I keep forgetting about that, but
I'm still drunk, I think.
For dex-based things. So yeah, we're not going to give you disadvantage because we didn't give him disadvantage.
Okay, just for this turn. Got it.
Yes.
Cool.
So if you would like to use your bow, you can. You're going to roll a d20,
3.
and you're going to add your dexterity modifier and your proficiency bonus.
10.
10? Okay. A 10 is not going to hit.
Dang.
And so you have not moved or used a bonus action.
Yeah, I think at this point that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move closer. Niatu moves closer to the chair.
Okay. Are you going over the table or around the table?
I'm going to go over the table.
Over the table.
Yep.
Okay. So you and Ninty are on the table. Mila's at the head of the table. Gar is next to the chair, and the badger is on the other side of the chair from Gar.
So the badger's still here.
Badger's still here. Badger is here until it dies or tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It is now the mimic's turn. Oop. It is now the chair's turn.
is that on purpose?
Whoops.
Whoops. Or...
Okay, so the chair has been most recently accosted by the badger. And so it is going to turn to the badger, and it is going to do another bite.
Not pistachio.
I told you not to name it. I told you not to name it. That's what you just missed.
You never name
That's
it.
what I said.
can we name it? Alex said that's not a
a
good
bad
idea.
idea.
And Melina just said pistachio.
You especially can't name things when you're on a podcast, because then if people are listening, they're gonna like become super big fans of it, and then I'm just gonna murder it, and everyone's
that's
gonna
what
hate
I
me.
Maximum 1 day
24
lifespan.
hours max. Why would you?
Because everyone's life is important.
Okay. So it's a 24 to hit, so it hits, and it is going to do 1d8 plus 3 plus 1d8. The badger has 13 hit points.
Her name is Pistachio.
Also a lady.
She's a
badger.
girl. Okay, got it.
So Pistachio takes 8 damage.
She's still alive.
Keep track that Pistachio has 5 hit points left.
Okay.
And that is the end of the Mimic's turn, which makes it the top of the round. So what has happened in this past round was there was a surprise where the chair attacked Gar after he slipped on some type of viscous fluid that was on the floor next to the chair. Your best guess is it was probably saliva. So you slipped and fell, Gar, and the chair attacked you. Afterwards, you quickly dodged the attack and then hit it twice with your lightsabers. After that, Milla threw a badger at it, which also attacked it pretty well. Ninti called for help, which was useless. Niatu used a bow and tried to attack it and just missed. It happens. And then the chair came by and attacked Pistachio. And Pistachio does not look so good. And now it is Gar's turn again, who is standing right next to the chair.
So Niatu has a realization and says, "Is there not a problem with curses in this area and in this world? What if the chair is cursed and it doesn't want to be evil and hurting us, as well as the books?"
What if it's someone's like pet dog and that's why they were freaked out? Because that means it's a bigger.
There is a theme with curses. It's what we're working on as we speak.
Based on the homunculi's reaction to the chair, I think that something's wrong in this pocket dimension for it to be happening. I don't know that it's a curse.
I say we kill it and worry about it later.
Gar.
What if it was a dog that you
It's not a dog. It's not a dog. It's a chair. It's not a dog.
You accidentally stepped on it. Of course it's scared and freaking out. That's all I'm saying.
You're wrong.
Note to self as DM, just throw attack dogs at them. They're dead.
I have a question. Mage Hand is essentially going to be my equivalent of the Force, right?
Yes, but you need to follow the rules of Mage Hand as written on that card.
Right, which is why I have some questions. First of all, I already have it built in that it's invisible, so it already looks like the Force. It says manipulate an object and stuff. That doesn't count as a creature, does it? Or does the chair count as
Because
an
it's
object?
an object. That's a good
since
question.
It's a chair.
In the monster manual, it literally refers to this as quote unquote object form. So I'm going to say it counts as an object.
Okay, so I'd like to essentially force push this chair.
Okay. Just away from you.
Yep. Depending on where the badger is, like push it up against the wall.
Okay, so maybe you want to push it like to the right because it's like you, and then in front of you is the chair, and then past the chair is the badger, but to the right is a floor to ceiling window.
I was just about to say, yeah, definitely want to force push it through the window. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna say you can do it because it's an object. I'm just gonna say you can do it. And so it is gonna go through that window and shatter that window. And
I was gonna say that does some sort of damage, right?
let's say no. It doesn't do any damage. Okay, so you have pushed it through the window, which has shattered. So the space around you to the badger and to the window, that space you can now consider difficult terrain.
Because of the glass.
And it'll take double movement to get through because of the glass, yes.
Sorry, guys. How far away is the chair now?
It's probably about 10 to 15 feet away. So you could
I was just
get
about
there.
to say that sounds about my movement speed at a half speed. Mm-hmm. So I guess after that I chase it down and attack it again with my lightsaber. Should I do disadvantage this time?
Yes. This round we're going to correctly do disadvantage. And
There's no point.
did you get a natty one?
It's a 1.
Okay. So you go to slash at it and you kind of slip on the glass and trip and fall, and as you're falling you hit your head on the chair and take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. So the next turn is going to be Milla and the Badger, my favorite Nickelodeon show.
Can I rage?
Yes.
Does Pistachio rage with me?
No.
I'm going to rage, and I'm going to use Breathtaker and go crazy.
Is that translation for melee attack?
Yes. 9 plus 6, so 15.
Oh, okay. So that is going to hit.
6 plus 4, so 10.
10. Okay. So first of all, just to roll it back, you ran out there to hit it,
yeah,
because otherwise you weren't close enough, really. So you ran out there to hit it, and you just hack at it with the axe, and it just... So the visual you get is a shattering wooden chair, but the sounds you hear are a fleshy creature shattering like a wooden chair.
Don't like that.
And so
At all.
teeth and eyes and flesh, everything just shatters like a wooden chair and hits the ground in this gross, like nasty flesh sounding sound. We'll start with Gar. You notice a small reptilian creature with kind of translucent wings flying around, and one kind of dive bombs you and blows a bit of smoke in your face. So please make a wisdom saving throw. You have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
And +0. Okay, I'm gonna use lucky. Totally didn't just roll another nat 1.
Natty 1 again?
Oh wait, so I have disadvantage. Does this count as my second roll, or?
This roll that you just did is your first roll.
Okay, so it's 11 or 7. Darn.
Okay, and so you don't know what's up there. Next thing that happens is there's another one, and it dives bombs Milla. You don't have to roll twice. Just roll 1d20 and tell me the number.
5.
Worlds Collide is Alyssa Brown as Niatu, Alex Brown as N64mo, Ryan Brown as Gar, Melina Agbanyo as Milla, and me, Mike Brown, as the Game Master. Sound design, editing, and mixing done by Mike Brown for Ember Studios LLC. Special thanks this week to Jamie Petronis from The Cellar Letters. You can find the link in the show notes, but it's thecellarletters.com. He actually did us a huge favor by sharing our first episode in his podcast feed, and a bunch of new people got to experience the land of Zepha and this story for the first time. So we're really thankful to you, Jamie. And yeah, we just super appreciate it. Thank you so much. Our theme music is Epic Adventure by MS Records. More info can be found in the show notes. There's another one in it, dive bars. Dive bars? Okay.